Hi Scorpio, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Rachel and I do your tarot and oracle card readings. So before we begin pulling your cards, as I was meditating just now, preparing for your reading, I called on your angels and guides and they had some messages they would like to share to you. So I'm going to go over your channeled messages first and then we're going to start pulling your cards for this month. So the first thing I heard was, let them know that we're here and we're here to stay. So if any of you guys have been wondering or if any of you guys have been feeling unsure about your connection to your guides and your angels, this is them affirming like they're here. So yeah, if you haven't been feeling as connected to them lately, you've just kind of been like, where are you? Like sometimes they go quiet. And this can happen every once in a while. Sometimes they can go quiet for a period, and this is because they're giving you guys room to heal and up level. And other times, it's just like we want to keep our chakras nice and clear and balanced so that we can receive intuitive information clearly from them. So yeah, this is just them affirming that they're here, they're still here, they're here to stay for you guys. So the next thing I heard the word carpentry. And whenever I heard that word, I had a vision of, sorry, I was just shaking the table here. I had a vision of like there were these long planks of wood and someone was like building something. It looked like they were building a house. It looks like a lot of you guys could be building something from scratch, from the ground up. This could be a new business. This could be a new relationship. It feels like a strong business vibe for many of you. This could also be an actual house that you guys are building. So yeah, that's quite exciting news. You guys are building a solid and strong foundation for yourselves, and it feels like something quite significant. So the next thing I heard, so this came in a little bit fuzzy, and I kind of want to leave this up to you guys to look into and interpret. I heard the telltale sign. I heard the telltale sign, and I think that there's like a book or maybe like a poem. What is it? Edgar Allan Poe, The Telltale Heart. Yeah, so I heard the telltale sign, so that might be something that'd be good for you to look into to see if there's any like possible meanings that resonate with what's going on right now. And next I heard, I actually saw a rainbow, a really pretty rainbow, and then I heard somewhere over the rainbow from the Wizard of Oz, and I thought that was a really nice message coming in. I asked if there was anything else that they had to share with you before we begin pulling your cards, and they said growth, lessons, and construction. Growth, lessons, and construction. So I thought that was quite interesting. So let's go ahead and get into pulling your cards. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull some Lenormand cards, and we're going to get the overall energies for the month. And then we're going to dig a little bit deeper, pulling some tarot, getting into the details. And lastly, I'm going to end your reading by pulling a Work Your Light Oracle card for overall guidance and healing for the month. So see what we have for you guys. What are the overall energies going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Collective sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of May 2020, please. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. how many? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna pull one more for you. Let's turn this over. It's too many. I like to use jumper cards, and these are the cards that fall out of the deck as I'm shuffling, and are what I believe hold the messages Spirit really wants you guys to know. Too many flips over here, so I'm not always in control of when the cards come out or flip over, so just bear with me. Alrighty. So, some of you guys could be moving. We have this ship, and this is like the primary energy that's going on right now. And it's like, feels like you guys have invested into something. You could have invested like your time, money, resources into something, and it's like you're waiting on a return on your investment. Some of you guys could be moving further away from family or closer to your family. I like to shuffle as I'm reading, so some cards might fall out. Oh, okay, we got the heart just fell out, the mice just fell out. Something could be going on with like love. You guys are ending like an argument of some sort. This is the whip in Lenormand. This is usually indicative of like strife. Could be referring to like actual acts of like violence, like actual fighting, or it could be just be like actual, just be like heated arguments, really, really heated arguments. You guys are putting an end to that for the better. And it's like, this is all going on while you could be building something, or like waiting on a return from an investment you've made, or waiting to see your manifestation actually coming into form, like waiting for your ships to actually come in. So let's dig a little bit deeper, pull some tarot. What is Scorpio's main situation or concern you think they need to know about for their highest good? And for the highest good of all for the month of May 2020. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. But it feels like you guys are onto something big, because that's somewhere over the rainbow. It's like somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. It's like you are going into like uncharted territories, it feels like. We have the Tower reversed. Okay, yeah, you guys are building something from the ground up. And like, this feels like you guys could feel like this is quite an uncomfortable experience. Some of you could be feeling like the rug's been pulled out from under you. But it's like whatever you're building right now, it's like you're building, it's like you've learned your lessons. I feel like whatever you had built up before, it wasn't on a solid, firm, secure, and stable foundation. And it's like you guys are at a place now where you know that like what you're building is it's in alignment with your values. It's for the highest good of all. This is like something you're building that's coming from a place that's from your higher self. And that's what's going to make this new foundation nice and strong and secure and stable and firm. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, excuse me, the Seven of Pentacles. Yep, it's like you're waiting. The Three of Cups. And this is all about getting in touch with like your truth. This is all about you having like a firm, like this strong sense, inner sense of belief in yourself, like without any external validation. It's like, and like this, it's a very internal process. Because the Queen of Swords, it's like she knows who she is because of who she believes to be, and it's not gender specific. The Queen of Swords isn't gender specific, but it's like she knows who she is because of who she believes to be. So it's just like this strong internal confidence, you know, like, and it's not something like she's just telling herself, like using positive affirmations, like, you know, stuff on the surface. It's like she knows, like subconsciously and consciously too, and that's like where that's how we manifest. We manifest from the subconscious. And here, the Seven of Pentacles, it's like you guys are waiting. You guys are waiting for your ships to come in. You guys are waiting for a return on your investment. So many of you guys are reassessing your values, what's important to you, rather than what is important. Like, I just see you guys weighing out what's important to you internally. Like, I'm just getting like, I'm just getting a sense like you know, this is all coming in internally. Like, it's like you guys are building yourself up from an internal level as well. And that's what's going to give you strength and confidence and courage, to move through life freely, to build this firm foundation of yourself. It's like I just see you guys not giving a shit what other people think or what other people say. You don't care about external validation right now. And then that's interesting because we have the Three of Cups right after it, and this is a really social card. This is about communities, friendships, groups. And this is actually coming in under your advice. So Spirit is actually saying, Spirit wants you guys to reach out more to your communities, to your friendships, to your groups. They're wanting you to reach out to your soul family, to important women in your life too. This could be a mother, this could be friends, this could be your sisters. But they want you to, this is your advice. So it's like they They want you to reach out to them. They want you to be receptive to them. They want you to be open to them and any support that they can give you right now. Because it's like they're whatever they have for you, it seems to be like it's going to be very healing. You have the 9 of Swords that just fell out reversed. Whatever they have to offer you, it's going to be really, really healing, but we have to be open to it and really receptive, like releasing any expectations, releasing any preconceived notions about, oh, they're just going to say this, or they're just going to do this, or I'm just going to get this out of this conversation. We want to release all of that. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. So Mercury is the mind, and Cancer is it's one of the most receptive signs in the zodiac. And so we just have to stay open. And if we can do that, it's going to bring in this healing, this sense of like healing. I'm just getting like a healing vibe. And also for others of you, like just like it's going to open you up to opportunities of like creativity and abundance, creative abundance. And this is the outcome. That is if we decide to leave things as is. You guys have 100% of free will all of the time. And so these readings are for you to prepare and for you to bring your awareness to the natural types of energies that are attracted to you right now. And it's for you to be able to navigate, to be able to know how to navigate in the direction that you want. So this 9 of Swords coming in the reverse here, it's like you guys, I see you guys being in a place of like anxiety, worry, stress, losing sleep. And that's why we want to take the advice of this advice card, which is saying like reach out to your soul family, reach out to any groups, communities, reach out to any important women in your life too. So we're already at 18 minutes here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and pull your oracle cards for overall guidance and healing for the month. Scorpios. But I mean, really, it sounds like you guys are onto something big. And that rainbow that I saw and that I heard in the song, it sounded like a really beautiful healing message for you guys. It sounds like you guys are going somewhere you've never been. I keep hearing the word uncharted territories. And so, yeah, it's, you guys have a lot going on for you guys this month. And it's like you're ending like what you don't need. You're ending what's not necessary. You're ending things that have been wasting your time. What else do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, for May 2020? What else do you have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, please, for May 2020? Too many cards. Okay, you guys got 2. So we have, ooh, nice. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? And then we have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. This feels like it's kind of affirming what's going on here with this coffin and the whip. It's like, it feels like a rebirth of some sort, and you guys are awakening again. You guys are the sign of Scorpio, and you're all about rebirth, regeneration, reconstruction. It's a really powerful energy. So I'm actually going to read these cards from the guidebook for you guys. And let's see here. We're going to start off with this Priestess card. So it says this, and this feels really strongly tied to those of you building new businesses and starting new businesses too. So it says, how are you being called to step up and lead? The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a leader is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward to. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who is your tribe. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. And remember, I was saying this is asking you to reach out to your tribe, reach out to your soul tribe. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. Hell, they might even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. And your worker light inquiry is, how are you being called to step up and lead? How can you be the leader you wish you had? Nice. Ooh, okay, so for awakening, we have a little activation for you guys. Yeah, you guys are getting activated. Alrighty. And it's like with this woman in the picture, I see her just like rising up from this coffin and just like rebirthing. Do you see that? Just gonna hold this coffin up for you guys. Yeah, this is all about like rebirth and transformation. So it says here, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Okay, so this is your advice coming in again, okay? It says share your experiences with like soul people. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations. Whoa, okay. sorry, I'm just going to go ahead and finish reading and then I'll talk. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world, or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following work your light activation. So yeah, it's saying this is kind of referring to like whatever you're building right now. Like whenever I heard the word carpentry, it's like you guys are building something, you guys are birthing something, you guys are cooking something up. And so we have a work your light activation here for you guys, and it's kind of like an affirmation / prayer, and we want to say it out loud. So if for those of you who aren't interested in that, your reading ends here now, and I thank you guys so much for watching. And for those of you who are interested, you can go ahead and place your hands over your heart center. Close your eyes. You can either close your eyes or meditate on the card that I'm holding. And take a big deep breath. Inhale, exhale, and repeat after me. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe, using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. Now take a big inhale, exhale. Very nice. All right, Scorpio, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this if you like this video, or if you resonate with these messages, please like, share, comment, and or subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and you all take care. Thanks.